trying to turn the boat so that we get a better Wi-Fi signal, because our booster's on the front of the mast, and if we're turned away from the source we lose our internet. So right now we're trying to gain some internet so we can communicate and download a new game for our Switch system.
And what percentage are we at now on that?
Oh, after 3 days of trying, I think we're right around 75% downloaded. So we really don't want to lose the rest of the download.
No, the download's canceled twice because it timed out. This morning I got up, it was 17%. So we're doing pretty good right now. We don't want to lose it.
So that's why the engines are on.
Try to keep us. We were going to go snorkeling, but I think we better try not to lose this download.
$80, you don't want to lose that.
No. So here's our booster signal. We're hooked up to at Contadora. 62 is pretty fast speed. And here's our downloading. That's been going for 3 days, but twice it didn't make it past 19% and it shut down, timed out, because it couldn't get a good enough signal. So now we're going for the hardcore move the boat to keep the signal going. Driving the boat around to keep our Wi-Fi signal. We think it's that hotel right there, the big white one in the center of the camera. And we're facing north, so the best signal is north or northeast. Woo! We're up to 99%. It just changed. We may make it. We actually might get our game downloaded. Look at that. We've turned off the motors and we're facing west, but we're still connecting. Oh! Woo! It downloaded. Look at that. That's it. It's done. Whoa! That better be Good Girls Animal Crossings by Switch.
Today we just decided to support some of the locals and buy some lobsters off them. I'm sure a lot of these people are hurting a lot from this shutdown business.
Well, that took our last bill too.
Yes, it's hurting us too. $5 a lobster, not so bad.
Here we go. I'll help out the families.
It'll be a nice dinner too.
Yeah.
We are at Isla Contadora.
There's a dolphin right there. There it is. Oh, look it. Oh. And inside I could hear the breathing. Whoa, a school of dolphins right at us, right at our boats.
Good morning. April 27th, Monday morning. We are heading to Panama City to pick up anchor parts and boom parts.
Yay! The colored cedar plug also has line out that's about 1.5 boat lengths away, whereas the normal cedar plug is about 1 boat length away from us. Well, let's do the experiment this morning. Just caught a tuna! 5 minutes in of putting the plug in. So it's the colored cedar plug. Woo! I just caught another one. We just finished killing this one tuna and there's another one on the line. Another fish. There we go. 2 5-pounders. Well, I'm assuming the second one's 5. Both on the colored cedar plug. So this is where I am cleaning these 2 and I've got another one on the line. Oh, sweating. That one got away. Took too long filming these 2. Another fish. Like the 5th hit. No, he's too small. There's a size limit for mackerels. We got a big one, a huge one, whatever it is.
I got off.
Oh, he got away again. Holy. I think I'm going to leave my gloves on from now on. We're only got 2, but we've lost 3 and let 1 go. That last one was big. We couldn't pull it in without the gloves very easily. We just lost our colored cedar plug. Finally, something too big got onto it. Got a mackerel. This time he's big enough. Oh, holy mackerel. Another mackerel. 2 we let go.
Let's weigh it.
Let's weigh it. It's not very big, but it's a big enough keeper.
It says 3.5 pounds.
3. Another mackerel. Just finished gunning the other one. Look at the bites all over this plug. Caught another one within 1 minute of putting the line in. Andrew hadn't even finished with the other fish.
He is 4 pounds.
4 pounds. That's the 3rd mackerel we've kept, and 2 we took away, and 4 other ones that got off the line. So right now I'm not going to put the line back in because I have 3 mackerels to clean, and whew, that's work. 3 mackerels to clean, and we need to tack. We need to sail, not just fish. Another one. Oh, I just finished cleaning the other 3. I know, Chris, you don't like mackerel, but we like mackerel. So when you come visit, you don't have to eat the mackerel.
This guy is 4 pounds. Oh, we have a lot of fish meat
I
now.
think we're having fish for breakfast. We haven't even had breakfast yet. The little guy.
Okay, this is mackerel number 7, I think.
Yep. Oh,
We've
maybe.
let 2 go. We've got 4 in the can, so to speak. And now Leanne is pulling in.
Oh, is this a mackerel? Yeah. Are we keeping this one?
Yep.
I'm catching so much fish. I'm getting tired of it now. 1 more we'll catch after this, and then I need a drink. Looks like a rainbow trout. It's the other way around. I should be doing it. I just let another mackerel go, so we have 6 mackerels in the fridge and 2 tunas. Let's watch the line, see if we get something. Oh, look at all the pelicans. Woo!
Oh,
Last one, caught another one. The biggest one yet, he's a monster.
I'm calling this one 5.5 pounds.
Woo!
He's a
Big
biggie.
guys. Our last one, this is number 9, that will be in the fridge. 4 mackerels let go, and many bites, and 1 stole the lure. 1 huge one we could barely pull in, got away. So we're only 5 miles from Contadora, and we landed 13 fish already, and many more bit and got off. Contadora is still there. Okay, boat parts in April the 28th. This is what we came to Panama for. And there is the Mantis arm piece, straight. And then the piece for the boom. And we ordered some rail lights, Mantis rail lights too. We'll show you those when we unbox it.
our Mantis lights.
Ooh, Merry Christmas!
There's the light.
Ooh, but we actually don't have rails. Now, how does that go? Oh, there we go.
And then the light's on top of that. Here is the boom end of our gooseneck. This is where it cracked, right there and right here. So now we're going to try and put the new one in. Maybe it'll last another 3 years. This is the old bent shank, and this is the new shank I'm going to put on the anchor here very shortly. In the boom up with this line here, that's going through the halyard, so the boom's not going to drop down to the deck. It's quite heavy with the sail on it. I'll take this piece of the gooseneck out, put this piece back in there, and we should be good to go.
think I'll keep recording just in case the whole thing comes crashing down. Be able to put it on boat goofs. He took the bolt out of there.
The hollow or the axle part of the bolt is coming out here. When I get that all the way out, then the boom will be free and floating.
Nice calm day here today in La Brisas, Panama City. Want me to hold the sail car up?
All free now.
There goes the car. Better than the boom.
Okay, everything is free. Crack right there, crack right there, crack right there.
Run to your booms, kids, lagoons, and look.
So I'm going to put my reefing lines on these inner cars, or shivs, so there's no strain on the outer shivs. I'm hoping that will work a little bit better.
We'll see. The gooseneck.
I still have to put tack bolts in and then it's all done. Which I'm trying to do right now.
There's the tack bolt and the big motor behind us. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Okay, it's not too bad here. Bolt is in. Just have to put the nut on. It's a Nylox nut, so no lock washer needed.
And it wasn't just as easy as the bolts in. We both had to do it, hold the cards, push the pin, move the boom up and down.
It was a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, I couldn't film, but we finally got it in. A little muscle power. And she's done. Woo, and the rain is starting.
Somebody suggested we weld it. That might work.
Not much room in there though.
I don't know much about metallurgy. Someone says you can weld it. Some people say you can't weld cast very well, so
yeah.
I'll have to talk to an expert.
Next is put the new arm on the Mantis Anchor. Guess we'll keep this piece until we find out from a metal person whether it could be bent back into shape, but I kind of think it won't be as strong if we do that.
So we have a 38 kilogram anchor, and one of the reasons we got a Mantis anchor, this says here that is good for less than a 50,000 pound boat, and we have much less than 50,000 pounds. This is one of the reasons we got this anchor. It's a component anchor, so that when something breaks like this thing, I can replace it. And Mantis has been great about sending the broken parts or bent parts right away, no questions asked. It's a good plug for them.
And this part is also new. They sent it to us in Curacao in November. The point. The bar, not the roll bar part.
The spade. And they sent us new bolts, because these ones may have been strained when the original shank was bent. So that was really good too.
And he's learned not to do things over the net. What was the one you did in Croatia over the net? That was also from the anchor. Mantis Anchor back together. We're leaving La Brises this morning in Panama City, and Andrew will put this anchor back on as we're going out. Have to pull up the old one first. Any words of wisdom this morning, Captain?
Well, we have a nice sail ahead of us to Contadora again.
Should we fish?
Oh, we'll fish.
Oh, I've got nowhere to put the fish, that's the problem, so...
We'll eat it.
Well, eat it. How much can we eat? Breakfast.
Catch one fish at least for breakfast or lunch or dinner, one or the other.
Yeah. So far, so good. See, we've put the reefing lines not in the outside one here, it's in the inside slot. So hopefully that is okay. We are going to change the anchor now. Well, Andrew's going to go down there. We need the motors on, the engines on still to operate our windlass. So before we get out any further, he's going to do that. He's going to tie a rope onto the Danforth anchor so we don't lose it. That's the anchor we've been using. Next step is taking the swivel, Mantis swivel off the Danforth anchor. Not lose.
Danforth anchor is now free and clear.
Swivel going back on the Mantis.
I'm putting the stainless steel wire through the bolt so it can't come undone accidentally, which would be a bad thing.
Sure you don't want me doing it from up here, tightening the chain? And anchor is coming back up. Mantis anchor is coming back up. What do you do when you've got no wind and you're motoring from Panama to Contadora? You play
Animal Crossings.
Animal Crossings on our Switch. There's our setup. We keep the table down, make it into a bed. You can lounge, watch movies. Andrew, somebody from the island radioed and asked for some help to bring the Aero Naval and a doctor out to one of the sailboats here in the anchorage. So Andrew's gonna go help now. Oh, and that's in Contadora. Okay, Andrew, what did you find out?
Oh, it was a very interesting little excursion or adventure, if you will. Adrian, the lady who's looking after all the yachties here in Contadora, used to work on Survivor. She drove the medical boat. That was very interesting and told me a little bit about the show. And the doctor and the policeman wanted to see the other boat because they weren't sure where he came from.
Which other boat is that?
It's a power yacht that's anchored a couple hundred meters from us.
This is the boat that just came in?
The island people were concerned that they were going ashore and they want to keep their island corona-free or COVID-19 free. We also found out that the captain, I think, of the boat has had and recovered from the virus, which was interesting. It's the first person I've met with the virus. He seemed okay.
So, how did you keep yourself safe and me safe?
I had this on.
And who came on the dinghy?
We had the police and the doctor and Adrian on the dinghy. So nobody got off onto the boat.
Nobody did?
No.
Oh, okay.
And they talked to the guy looking for his papers. And everything seems okay. Everybody's happy. Let's move on.
And how come they picked that boat? There's tons of sailboats that come in and out every day. Why was that one flagged?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I don't know.
And How come they couldn't pick up the people? Because they just weren't allowed off the boat themselves? They had a dinghy.
I don't think they could raise them on the radio. They didn't know that we were monitoring channel 68 here in the anchorage.
And how come the Aero Naval or nobody had their own boat to come out?
Ha! Budgets? I don't know.
Okay. That's pretty weird. Okay.
So I did my good thing for the day.
Oh, okay. Well, you better go wash up now or something, maybe.